They said this is easy peel. I say yourself. Hello again, my YouTube friends and subscribers, and welcome to
Jay's World Order.
Today, we are heading over to the Glendale Civic Center in Glendale, Arizona for the Zone A Comic and Card Collectible Show. We will also have a meet and greet today with Sam J. Jones, aka Flash Gordon. But before we head on over to the collectible show today, I just want to send my condolences to Sid Udi's family. Here's my old Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, Galoob 1990 Sid Vicious figure. It was one of my favorite wrestlers when I was growing up, and it's sad to lose him at such a young age. Rest in peace, Sid. We all miss you. Nice Voltron.
I think I might have this one. Is this the original?
This just came out as a model kit.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Oh, it's
awesome?
a model kit.
Yes, we just got them in this week.
That's awesome.
And it's unbelievably cool. I just have a huge Voltron fan once again, too. As much as I like Black Suit Spider-Man, I like Voltron. It's nice to my childhood, cartoons, school, playing ditch him and bicycle riding, in the neighborhood. And it was just like it was hide and seek within that, in the neighborhood, in the alleys and stuff like that.
I still have the original diecast.
I do too. I love the diecast too. Matchbox made the original American version.
Oh, really?
It's really cool. I can't remember who did it over in Japan. Is it Golio in Japan?
I don't remember.
And it's I said too. I started getting to the vehicle Voltron as well. They don't do as much with it.
Right.
Like that. Used to be on Twitter, but we're no longer on Twitter anymore.
Cool.
It's Ken Brown, and I am the co-owner with my wife Susan Brown of the comic shop Drawn to Comics, located in downtown Glendale.
Oh,
My favorite one is obviously the Chris Claremont, Frank Miller Wolverine.
and you have it at
series.
9.6.
Yes, and
Wow.
that's a really awesome comic. And I said too, I think it's still a great value. I know it sounds like expensive at $400, but
No,
when you
it's a
have like
great
a
price.
piece of history of like two of the biggest creators of the '80s working together, Chris Claremont and Frank Miller.
Wow.
It's this book, right?
Now, you saw Deadpool Wolverine, right?
Yes.
Now, what do you think of that succession of the other Elseworlds Wolverines that they put in that whole thing together, that whole segment?
I thought it was fun, dude. I said too, it was kind of interesting to see the fan moment of Henry Cavill
Right.
show up on the motorcycle.
The
and they're like,
Calverine.
that looks like, a Wolverine
Yeah.
that we want to see.
Yeah.
Which was pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
To see. They're a little bit more, once again, a little bit harder to come by. The first
Yeah.
Bullseye And obviously the first Moon Knight is inside of Werewolf by Night 32, and then Daredevil 131.
That's a great comic book.
And they're in great shape.
Three stickers for $7. You got it. Yeah, let me get the Akuma, the Wolverine. What other ones here? And the Wario. Actually, wait a minute. No, the Mars Attacks. Yeah.
I'm Jason Worthington.
Hey, I'm Jason too, man. Nice to meet you, Jason. You got some great artwork here, man. And I don't know, what's your inspirations? Like I just said, you put a lot of love into your artwork with Wolverine and the detailing, but you have a lot of eclectic taste.
Absolutely.
Needless to say. So,
Absolutely.
where are your main inspirations coming from?
My main inspirations come from, currently, they come from all over the place. So animation, television, comics, horror movies, all kinds of different things. But currently, I'm really in love with like newspaper strip comic art that nobody really looks at anymore.
Like what strips?
Like the daily strips for Mary Perkins on Stage, the old Alex Raymond Flash Gordon stuff. Currently, I'm in like these dailies for Spider-Man.
Okay.
Larry Lieber and Stan Lee did, those type of things. I mean, does anybody really die in comics though? Unfortunately.
Anything where like, oh my God, I can't believe they died when you're reading that strip.
Right, or they killed Magneto supposedly in the second or third issue of this Jim Lee's X-Men run. That was shocking to me as a kid. Killing a villain in a book is a terrible idea in my eyes, because a villain makes the story.
Right,
Like,
makes the hero.
You have no hero without the villain,
Right.
so you have to have equal parts, right?
Right.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at Worthington Artist. You can also find me at worthingtonartist.com. And that's definitely all the deets are right there. But yeah.
Pathetic Earthlings, who can save you now?
Want me to give you a tutorial?
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
That's I love you in sign language.
Right.
Greg and Elsa.
Greg and Elsa.
Yeah, Greg
Elsa,
and
it's so good that you're here this time, so you guys can both advertise. What's the name of your operation again, one more time?
Greg and Elsa's Collectibles.
Greg and Elsa's Collectibles.
We're on Instagram and Facebook and eBay.
Awesome. So you got some awesome new stuff. What's some of the highlights you got on the table today?
Well, over here. Signed by Matthew Lillard.
Nice.
Brett Breeding, who's a big Superman comic book guy. Roy Thomas.
Nice.
Christina Elise.
Oh, awesome.
John Ratzenberger from Cheers.
You just saw him in Tucson?
Yeah, we did.
Ah.
Yeah. And then went down where I was, and down over here. We have Dick Van Dyke.
Ooh.
Signed that one.
Wow.
For sure.
Everything here is signed.
Yeah, the yellow is signed.
Wow.
Yeah. Most of them are signed by the artist. A couple of them are signed by the storyteller, the guy that wrote the story for the comic.
Wow. And where have you caught all these people doing the signatures?
Most of them I send out for the signature to CGC.
Okay.
So that it can get authenticated and put in here.
Awesome.
Yeah, most of them.
This is a great find, even though it's a .5. Where was this pickup recently?
I got that at eBay.
On eBay. Awesome.
Yeah, I got that one.
What are you selling this one for, if you want me asking?
I think I have 90 on it,
Yeah.
but I'm not 100%.
So what do you got here, Josh?
I got Chitara.
You definitely got Chitara. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Oh, wait, one other thing. I'll show you these. Yes, deck of cards.
Ooh. And you're giving these to your younger cousins?
I'm giving them to myself.
Nice. No, it's a good.
As a way early birthday present.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Yeah, I got my whole base set of bronze over here.
Ooh. What's some of your most highest values?
Ooh, man. Maybe my Charizard. This is a whole set of the anniversary One Piece. All in 10s. All the same set, all from the anniversary pack. You love some. This is what we showed up here today for.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting for that as well.
We even got a little quote on there. Let's party like it's the 80s.
Yeah.
Had to borrow that from Ted.
You got a lot of autographs here from
Yeah,
everybody.
this is literally, we brought one tote with us today. I think we have another 5 or 6 or 7 at home. Wow. My name is Matthew. I'm the owner here at Nerd Collectibles.
Nerd Collectibles.
We got one of these little guys.
Right on.
That's how it's spelled, a little differently, N-U-R-D. Never underestimate real determination. That's what we're all about. We're a bunch of nerds over here. We do nerdy stuff. We do a lot of fun stuff like this. Some custom epoxy work. These are some leader cards from One Piece. Nice. These are actual Pokemon cards. They can hang up. They have magnets on the back, so you can hang them up on your fridge or on your locker. We do a whole bunch of custom epoxy stuff.
Right on.
So yeah, come on down. Come check us out. We're on Instagram, spelt the same way. That's the best way to get a hold of us.
Sir, so I see that you worked on Grifter for the new 52. Would you like to advertise yourself?
Yes, I did. I worked on a lot of stuff actually at DC. Probably my personal favorite series I worked on was actually Brightest Day.
Oh, wow.
I got to work on Brightest Day. Myself and my friend Scott Clark, we did all of the Firestorm portions. So pretty much almost all the stuff with Firestorm and Brightest Day was us.
Wow.
And then we also worked on Grifter, but we did a lot of other books for DC too. We worked on Justice League of America.
Okay.
We worked on I, Vampire.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Terrific.
What was your personal favorite story arc that you worked on?
My personal favorite stuff is going to be the stuff I create myself.
Okay.
So Red Skirts is probably the book that I worked on. I'm probably the most proud of.
Okay.
But then a very close second and very close to my heart is the series we're doing right now, which is Bushi Tales.
Okay.
Cool. So it's about samurai warriors in a post-apocalyptic future. The Flashpoint was a great series to work on. It was a lot of fun. But initially it was meant to create a buffer before the relaunch of the New 52.
How did you determine who lived and who died throughout that story?
Well, I didn't write it.
Okay.
So I have nothing to do with that.
Right.
So I honestly don't really know.
Yeah.
I just know that creatively, Flashpoint Wonder Woman was so much fun because we got so much freedom.
Right.
It's a bit of a flip of the Wonder Woman origin, because the classic Wonder Woman origin, she basically rescues Steve Trevor and follows him back to America.
Right.
In Flashpoint Wonder Woman, it's the flip. Aquaman actually saves her and takes her to Atlantis.
Right.
So it kind of changes all those events,
Right.
right?
But it's an Elseworld story,
But it is an
regardless.
Elseworld story, yes.
Right.
But when we asked them, we're like, well, what should Aquaman be wearing? Like, what should he be wearing?
Yeah.
And they literally just got back with, I don't know, like orange and green, which told us we don't really care. So we got to design pretty much everything. We designed everything for the Amazonians. We designed everything for the Atlanteans in our particular series.
Yeah.
And we just had more creative freedom than I ever thought possible. I think I still have some original pages from Flashpoint. Here we go. Here's one. So there's a page.
That's an original printing.
Yeah, that's the original. And that is where Wonder Woman is being attacked by the Kraken monster, and Aquaman shows up and assists. So
this character forgot.
This is the Atom.
Yeah.
This is the first time he had the mechanized suit. Like a lot of people know him from the Arrow TV show for having the mechanized suit, but originally the first time he really wore that specifically was in Brightest Day. So we actually designed his mechanized suit that he's wearing here.
Very cool.
And then he used this suit in order to jump into Firestorm's flaming head.
Okay.
So, and then this is actually signed by my friend Scott.
Awesome.
There was a whole bunch of these pages that were signed to him prior to his passing. I have a few of those. And then this is actually from Flashpoint Wonder Woman as well. This is a bit of a big spoiler alert. This is Hippolyta being murdered. So,
Whew. I got to reread this. It's been a while. DaveBeatty.com.
Son of a bitch.